time is now to make things happen. The time is now to wake up and go.
Hey, here we are with a big giant family, BR and TiMeBoMb. So introduce yourselves.
You can use that one. I'll share it with her.
Okay. I'm Chanel Jenkins. I'm the trumpet player / vocalist in the band.
Okay.
Jabril, I play drums, sing a little bit.
I'm BR. I'm the front man. I rap, I sing, I write most of the lyrics.
All right. I'm Black Velvet. I'm the bass player. I scream on the mic and I do the graphics.
Can I hear just a quick scream? How you scream on a mic?
There you go.
All right.
I like it. So you guys, we crossed paths many years ago and then didn't. And then I saw you guys in Union Square and I didn't even realize it was you. And then I did. And it's like there's a reason that I keep falling into you.
Absolutely, yeah. I think you ran into Olivia, who unfortunately couldn't be here. We've got two more members who couldn't be here today. Olivia is our violinist, and she's at work with. She teaches music to kids.
Me too. I don't teach violin.
Most of us do. And Carnage, our guitar player, is also now teaching music to kids, and he couldn't be here today.
Yeah, it's all we can do, right? Exactly. I love
Educated band. I love it.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's right. That's true. So, when is your next gig, and how long have you guys been together? Because you guys are like a tight unit.
We've been together about, 8-9 years, I believe.
10
years.
All right, 10-year anniversary.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of you too.
Awesome.
Like it's not easy to stay together.
We
Well, 5 piece,
get
right?
along. 6.
6 piece. Okay.
Yeah, we're missing 2 people. And our next gig is the Atlantic Antic this September 30th.
Oh, I'll definitely be there to see that. I love that.
We'll be in front of Hollow Nickel from 3 to 4:30. That's on Atlantic between Nevins and 3rd Avenue.
So it's
Yeah,
not far
that's
from
third.
here.
No, pretty
It's
No.
really close to the Brandon Saloon.
So it's bass, drums, guitar, trumpet, violin, and a frontman. The raps, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just gonna get that.
Yeah, BR
So it's
and
kind of like a jazzy hip hop rock thing or something.
Jazzy, hip hop, reggae, R&B, funk.
Reggaeton.
Depending on the song.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. So it's a lot of influence. It's not a narrow field. It's
And it's,
wide open.
For everybody, yes.
it's kind of like having a conversation, and you have a bunch of people coming from different places and speaking about it, so you can't classify that into one
Right.
thing.
Right.
That's
Yes.
beautiful. That's awesome. That's what makes really. It's the next step in music. Is always blending styles together.
And you are totally animated, you guys. They seem all quiet and stone-like right now, but like when they're playing music, they're not like this. They're not like this. So what's wrong with you guys? Slap it up a little bit.
You know, and I try to drink a beer so I could be better with that. But,
I know
You're all
that.
like sitting there like, wait a minute, you're in detention.
2.5 beers.
Drummer, yeah.
Yeah, it's
But no,
funny.
we're pretty crazy on stage. I mean,
Yeah.
You know, usually our guitar player, Carnage, ends up on top of him. You know, this guy's jumping off stages. People fall off of stages.
And you're
I
smiling.
fall
Let me
off the
see.
stage.
Smile, guys. Come on. It's not so bad. I'm not
I think
offended.
Jabril is jealous that he doesn't get a chance to move.
It's true, man. Drummers get stuck in the back. Everybody else is all out there.
Yeah, but we
Everybody
feel
else
that
is
beat. We feel
running
that.
around, and I'm stuck in the back. Come back.
Yeah, but you're the backbone.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. He's the foundation.
So how'd you guys meet? And like, how did it form, TiMeBoMb? And who's the TiMeBoMb?
All of them.
Well, TiMeBoMb, I guess all of us. The band's beyond TiMeBoMb, but I consider myself a TiMeBoMb too. But, well, it started, I guess it started with me. I've been doing music. Actually, I'm wrong. It started really, they were all doing music together before I even started rapping.
In high school.
I started rapping around like age 13, 14. They've been playing music most of their lives. I used to go to their shows. I would carry his drum cases. I was like his roadie. And then later on, I got into rapping.
He got promoted.
And I wasn't that good. Right. And he used to just put me down all the time and say, stop, you're garbage, just cut it out. And then after like a couple of years, I got better and got better.
You're related, right?
Yeah, it's my brother.
Yeah, I knew that.
And then fast forward maybe 4 or 5 years, I got better at it. And I was in a group, and I got better and wanted to try different things. I said, let me start a live band. Obviously, I decided to work with him. He already had a certain like camaraderie and chemistry with Stacey Snell. And then that was half the band. And I bumped into Olivia, our violin player. I just bumped her on a train one day. I'd seen her perform with other bands, and when I saw her, I just approached her and said, "Hey, you want to be in a band?" And then she said, "Yeah." And then we had a rehearsal, and we just went from there. It kind of just clicked. So I can't take credit. Everything just fell into place.
And Carnage found us at a show we were doing on the Upper East Side at this bar called Underscore. Yeah, that was on. That was on. They kind of came to us like the Sith Lord and was like, "I can play guitars."
With a hood, and you couldn't see his eyes, all you could see was
Mysterious.
He's like, you know, I think you'll need a guitarist.
And came up to
And
each one.
I think I know who your guitar
VR.
should be, right? I think I know his name too.
So you join in, and then it becomes BR and TimeBoMb. You get like the front name even.
Well, it wasn't
didn't have
exactly
any.
like I joined. I mean, I formed a band. The three of them didn't have a band already. They had like 5 different bands.
Right.
They just been playing music together for a long
Right.
time. But they didn't have, so I kind of did them a favor.
You kind of
I'm like,
organized.
Yeah. I
Nice.
said, why don't you make it right? You know,
Right.
You know, I think
type
Glenn
the
holds
rules
it
in.
together.
All right, and now it's 8 or 9 years later. 10.
10.
10
Yes.
years.
Yeah.
So 10th year anniversary, put it in your calendars.
When's
Next-
that?
January.
Next year, January, right? But we started practicing in the basement in December, so.
Yeah.
So it's a
Oh,
decade.
almost
It's
10.
a decade of BR and TimeBoMb.
Sure.
Yeah.
Because we started around age 10, 11 or so.
All right.
Yes.
They're only 19 right now.
Yeah.
Well, I hope you
Sure.
have good fake ID because if he's
Sure.
drinking a beer before, like.
Okay, they're 21. They're 21.
Yeah, exactly. So
God bless
If
you,
I would
man.
go fish
God
with
bless me. That's awesome. I'm
Yeah.
21, yes.
Again.
And again. And again.
And forever.
So did you all grow up in Brooklyn?
Oh, yeah.
All of us did.
Yeah.
So what do you think of the new Barclays Center that just opened today with the ribbon cutting? I'm curious to know.
From a driver's perspective, it sucks.
I'm scared.
Yeah, parking perspective.
Yeah, what do you think's
from
gonna
a
happen?
driver's
What do you
perspective,
think's
it
gonna
sucks.
happen to Flatbush Avenue?
Yeah, there'll be traffic all the time. No one's going to move. You might as well park your car in the street.
I want
But
to know
from
why
a
you're
driver's
not.
perspective.
Why aren't you opening up for Jay-Z, man? That'd be perfect.
Ask him. You know,
He's
he's
calling
calling
him
him
out,
out.
right?
I mean, he should know about it right
He's heard
now.
our music. He actually had.
Oh, I think, all right. There you go.
Yeah, there's no need.
He's
He's
just
heard our music.
he's just jealous. He doesn't want to get blown away,
Like,
I
He
can't
said
follow
it.
that.
He said it. So we're good. Don't worry, guys. Don't worry.
Beyonce told me couldn't do it.
Yeah.
he did that show with the Roots. Maybe he felt we were still on his toes. I don't know.
Ah. Wow.
Oh, you scared of the
So if you had a fantasy dream of who to open for or who could open for you, who would it be?
Bone Thugs and Harmony.
That's
That's just me.
And that's why I want to take on both those arms. Outcast. I wish
Ah, I love Outkast.
Outkast. I could open up for Outkast because they were huge influences for us.
Nice.
Ah.
The way you move.
I say Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Thank you.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
you play
Did you
trumpet
ever
now,
see
eh?
them?
Fire.
Yes,
Me too.
I've seen them live, and Philip Bailey is scary.
Oh, yeah.
It's amazing.
They're the best.
But we've actually been compared a lot to Earth,
I
Wind, and
could see
Fire
that.
and Sly and the Family
Sly and the
Stone.
Family Stone, I
Yeah.
can see, yeah.
Yeah.
Because if Sly was out there today, he'd probably have a rapper in the band. You know?
Pretty much.
I almost got to
He's very
meet Sly, but he shows up like hours late, and I had to go.
It's all that pot
I
smoking.
know. I was meeting George Clinton and Sly, and I got to see George. George is punctual. He's like right on. Sly, forget about it. He moseys and takes his time. I had to go. I couldn't wait for Sly, but he is like the cool. They did a song together, those two. It's so good. It's amazing. But we're gonna see a song of yours right now. We got a video, so we're gonna play that right now, and then come back and get your skeletons from your closet because it is National Pecan Cookie Day, and I need a skeleton from each one of you.
And don't forget about the Atlantic Panic.
And then we even need
Yeah,
skeletons from the
3 p.m.
picture too. No, that's okay. But we'll be right back. Let's see their video.
All right, this next joint is called Black and Tan. Check it out, y'all. You hear that horn? Let me hear you say, go Chanel, go Chanel, go. Go Chanel, go Chanel, go. Go Chanel, go Chanel. Say, play that horn, play it. She was back in there, we're back in there. So that I the coffee bar in there. patriot. Those are beating the Brooks Queen. Sultry and radiant, the black and white skin. You ignore suicide pictures. You move to France, became the inside. I saw you on camera wearing bananas. Answer to the video African conference. The United States couldn't cage and me. As she put young until it's live in Europe. Driving a new artistry. Matt Keaters, built for camaraderie. Perform with Drew Gallatin. With his James Weldon John to write the black national anthem. Champion the first arrival account. I was intrigued by this living like the present day. I see it at this point. You're so phenomenal. One day you'll be on the Apollo mural. You said, join me tonight at Club Paradiso. Doing the show with my girlfriend, Frida Kahlo. The words were strange. I tell you, your girl got me wrapped up. All I know is the black and black. And no means exchange. The words were strange. I tell you, the girl got wrapped up. All I know is the black and black. And no means exchange. The words were strange. I tell you, the girl got wrapped up. All I know is the black and black. And she's sipping on black and tan. Wearing black and tan. I had on a fisherman hat. El Capitan. Till I'm be on the TiMeBoMb, yeah, that's the band. And I can do you like the army did Afghanistan. Get your mind off the gutter. I don't mean run up in you, I mean I can bite for a while. Take you out to dinner. Won't put they moves. You not do hard dudes, but really I just want to pull it. Like what say my dude. But I keep my composure, give a poetry and the beat Acapulco. The roller switches from by edition. Made our way to a lounge, it's kinda casual. So we started making out around the time we had to go. We walk along the water talking philosophical. She feeling me, I'm feeling the mission, it isn't possible. We walk, then she said, yeah, you can come up. And we said, let's say no more. We were there to the sun up. We ain't shopping for a ring, but this is more than a fling. But let me take it to the chorus so my boy hit sing.
Yeah, and you can see the rest of that off of YouTube. What's your YouTube link? That was, and that song was
Black and Tan.
Black and Tan.
Black and
Tan. That's my dog is a Black and Tan. That's what it's true. He is. He's a border terrier, and they call him. They call him. Yeah. So what is it? Are you the black or the tan?
In the summer, I'm
In the summer, you're the black.
yeah.
In the summer, I like grilled cheese.
Today is the last day of summer, so enjoy it.
And I went black and tan for Kyle, you know, he wrote the song, so I represent Kyle.
Wait,
Any
say
shout
that
outs?
again. Say that again. Wait,
Well, you can't tell it's Carnage. You know,
You look
it's
red. Everybody's red in here.
I did black and tan to represent for Carnage because he's not here, but you know, keeping it down for him.
Carnage. What's the name mean? Isn't that like? Doesn't that have meaning? Carnage. I feel like it has a
Destruction.
You know, I think he might have taken it from a comic book, and I hope that's true, so he doesn't get mad at me. But yeah, I think that might be a comic book reference. But the song Black and Tan, he wrote the song, and then he wrote most of it. I came up with a hook, and then BR wrote his verse. So it was it's a group effort.
Yeah, that's always the best. You have a little collaboration going.
Yeah, that's usually what works for us. Somebody will come with most of the idea, they bring it to the studio, and everybody else fleshes it out.
Find it, yeah.
Actually, Chanel sometimes will come with almost the entire song done because she's a genius, and the rest of us, we're almost there.
Shout out to Chanel.
Yeah, Chanel for president.
That would be
after Barack.
No-brainer.
There you go.
Exactly. All right, but now we're talking about what the other party comes forward with about the other candidate. We want to hear some skeletons in your closet. So, if it was a dirty election, what would someone find on you?
Not much. I'm pretty much a straight shooter if you haven't figured that out already.
Straight shooter.
I guess the worst thing, I have anger management problems.
So can you tell me about one of your episodes?
Yeah.
Notice he's laughing.
No, I'm not telling them about that.
Everybody knows they better not be late to the gig. There's gonna be some shit going down.
I guess the worst one was going to 42nd Street to meet somebody who kind of made it like it was my fault, and it wasn't, and I wound up cussing out that person from 42nd Street until we got to the movie theater, which was about a block and a half away. So everybody that's turning around is like,
so they think something's up with you.
And they don't think there's good entertainment in Times Square.
I guess not, I don't know.
Damn
Take
tourists.
a pecan cookie for National Pecan Cookie Day.
Thank you.
All right, your turn.
Well, while we were watching the last band, who was awesome, by the way,
Yes.
BR reminded me that I fall asleep in a lot of random places. And the one that stuck in my head, we haven't been out of town that much this year, but last year we got to go to a bunch of places. We went to Chicago, and me and Stacy did all the driving. And we get to the club in Chicago. We're sitting there waiting to go on, and I just put my sunglasses on, put my head against the wall, and fell asleep. You know, so there were 4 other bands. I'm sure they were great. I didn't see any of them. You know, so they're, you know, after their sets, I'm like, yeah, you guys were awesome. You know,
yeah, right.
But I have no idea. They could have been, you know, Jim Morrison incarnate, or they could have been, you know, dog shit. I really have no idea. You know, so that's no one knew.
Okay.
Nobody knew I was sleeping, but yeah.
Except you.
Except.
But now they do. So we'll be sure to show them that clip. All right. Yes, your turn.
Well, most of my skeletons are out the closet because.
That's okay.
I mean, if you listen to our music, I pretty much confess everything
I
bad.
Okay, you never live it.
Yeah.
But
But
something
we
I don't
don't
talk about that much is, so I used to get in a lot of trouble when I was younger. I used to, you know, hang out with thugs and get in trouble with police.
Good for you.
And I got into martial arts, and that kind of helped me.
Fend off the police.
That too, but you know, get my head together. And now I train people, I coach people in martial arts.
Oh, that's cool.
And a lot of people I train are cops, and a lot of them are thugs. So basically, I teach cops
Well,
and
isn't that the
thugs
same thing?
how to fight each. Yeah,
Yeah,
each
you're
other.
just provoking the whole situation.
all they do
I
is
am,
play
yeah.
that game of how to get that.
No,
one.
he's just trying to make it more entertainment for the bystanders.
But have you
It is.
ever heard of the person named Jim Koth? Because he is an angel in our room today, and he was a Dallas Times Herald reporter, and he was actually killed by one karate chop.
Where did the karate chop hit him? I'm just curious.
Well, you should know. Maybe
No,
near.
it's-
I don't know, but
I'm curious.
But
What karate
I'm
chop?
thinking near, maybe, right? What wouldn't
The
that
back of the neck.
I don't know.
somewhere? I don't know. But
Oh, or
he's
the
an
solar
angel in
plexus.
our room today because he
Wow.
passed away on this date in history.
Must have been
From
a pressure
one
point.
chop.
How big was he?
Yeah, I don't
How
know.
big was he out of chop?
I have no idea.
Like, give us more details.
Like, what gotta learn that chop to teach it, baby. All right. Yeah.
Here, have your cookie.
That's great. That's good discipline.
I'm trying to think of which skeleton to reveal.
Just that one.
It's the
The one that's floating in the
crotch
top of your head that you don't want to say.
Well, kind of like Chanel, I had a little bit of anger issues. There was one point in high school where some girl was pissing me off, and I went to the newest classroom that they made, and they had the desk and chairs that are attached.
Yes.
I took about half that. I just took all the chairs and I threw them everywhere.
Nice.
Into the walls, into the chalkboard. I pretty much damaged the room and just walked out.
And did they kick you out of that?
They didn't know, never found out.
Are you serious?
That's
why
Until now.
it's secret. Nobody ever knew.
It was
Yeah.
like a 1 week. The room had been there 1 week. You know, in the annex area in the cafeteria.
Well, you all went to the same high school?
Three of us did.
Wow.
Yeah, I just pretty much wrecked it and then just walked out.
4
And
years
you
ago,
never, did you guys know it was him?
I haven't heard this story before.
Oh, there you go.
See, yeah, I've known them for almost 18 years.
Did it help?
No,
Did it
it
help?
couldn't be 18 years. 21.
Right, so I mean, since we were 3. So
Did it help the situation for you? Like, did
at the time, yeah, I felt better.
you did?
Yeah, a
So
little
what do you
bit.
think
So
of Charlie Sheen?
What?
Would you?
I love working with Charlie Sheen. I like him.
I like him
He's
too.
an asshole. Assholes are cool, right?
I agree. So, like, if you were in a hotel room and you had a bad night, would you wreck the room?
Not a hotel. They kick me
No,
out.
no, you don't want to pay money.
Nah, yeah, I have to pay them for it.
Right. You got away with it.
I'm sorry.
So I think your next song you should call it "Tear Shit Up."
Actually,
Now
that you mentioned
Straight
it.
up, tear shit up.
I like that. Do we have to
When
pay
you're
you?
pissed off, tear shit up.
That's what hit him in the head.
They're asking if they have to pay you for the name of the song.
No, go for it. Just,
All right, what is
just
it?
shout out to Johnny Young and Giant Flying Turtles.
We'll put your name in the chorus. Johnny Young says, tear shit up.
There you go. There you go.
I just want to say, Jabril, I want to mess with you. I always tell Jabril that, you know, he's my favorite asshole. You know, I like that. There are good assholes and there are bad assholes. And he's like, you know, he's a good asshole, so he's my favorite asshole.
Well, it's funny you're saying that because we have a friend, Colette, who is a great friend to the show, and she's in a band called Rock Rebel Rising, and they have a song called "Go Asshole Go." It's the best song, and every
So
time I hear that
complimentary.
word, it's the best song ever. It's "Go Asshole Go," but it's so good. It's like You would love that song.
You gotta admit it's catchy.
Yeah.
I mean, I think I'll remember it at least for the rest of the day.
It's such a great song too. So give your website. How do people find you?
www.brandtimebomb.com.
And it's A-N-D.
That's right.
And it's BRN Time Bomb, just how it sounds.
Not the
And we'll have it on our
And-
page,
and-
of course.
The Atlantic, what do you call it?
Antic.
Antic at 3 p.m. to 4.
3 to 4:30.
Yeah, near 3rd Avenue, right?
Maybe 5 if we're doing a good job. They'll let us keep playing.
Anyway.
In front of the Hollow Nickel. So
Hollow
right
Nickel,
off of
okay.
Avenue, yeah.
Nice, nice.
Awesome.
Well, thanks
I'll
so
be
much
there.
for coming, you
Thanks for having
guys.
us.
BRN Time Bomb. Anytime.
Yeah.
I know. I feel like we don't even know why we know each other yet. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, right? Yeah.
First time we saw you was at Kenny's.
Yes.
That's when we met.
Yes.
I just played there last weekend.
Yes. Oh, us musicians. It's a
Yeah, it's closed down, but they let
Kenny's
us play,
Castaway.
they let us play an hour and a half,
Yeah.
and great monitors. You could
I
actually
didn't even know that. What, like 5 minutes ago they closed?
They're closing on the 30th.
Oh, so there's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, I knew you when.
Yeah, they were fantastic. Really great people here.
And it's great sound. I love playing Kenny's.
Yeah.
Wow.
Really good sound. I was really happy.
See what I learned on this show? It's so informative.
Sure, it's
Thanks for
Kenny's.
telling me. And that's where I met you. So we will be back with the closer and Zoo Dog.
Rew-who.
Yeah, Brooklyn.
All right.